Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing today? We decided to start with okay, please, if you join me, don't forget to like the video. We have Chidubemu. I see you. You're the first person to comment on this live broadcast. Yes, this is late hour broadcast, and I promised us that I will be here after fundraising, although it's still going on somehow, but we have to start now because quite late. Okay, we are here to go through what happened, today, and sometimes we may not cover everything, but we have to pick the one that is quite important for our people to understand what is going on. And please don't forget to comment so that we know how many of us that are here this hour for this live broadcast. Okay, we are not going to take much of your time. We will take a little bit, but not much. Okay, so I have something to. I was preparing other things to discuss about, then with different title. All of a sudden, I stumbled into a video that is quite disturbing. That is a routine work from what we know what is going on in Lagos. Few months ago, is it months or weeks? If I may not, I don't want to do it, but I believe few months ago, okay, not quite long, we are told that Lagos Island, was burned down, and not everything was destroyed, but so few of them that survived today is now on fire. They said it ablaze again. Diana, I see you, my sister. Happy weekend to you. Good morning, Kai, and everyone on the program. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your comment. So I will show the part of the video, not everything. I'm trying to see how I can cut it to cover some parts because of the policy of the people that own the platform. So we need to follow the rules. Okay. Let me on the volume. Let me turn the volume off, and maybe that may help. So I am playing this. You are watching it from. Okay, that is it. So the shop, the market is not. Lagos Island born in again. Okay. Again, no long. Okay. Okay. Ọlọ́run wá ṣàánú wa lójú pọ̀ la o. Kí bàbá yìí bọ́ta. Olójú orí bí bọ́ta o. So that is it. This market was on fire again for the second time. As you can see on the title, actually, I wanted to use uh, DOS and their group on my title, but when I saw this news, I just said, okay, let me use it because I don't know how we can explain this for our people to understand. I don't know. See, it is not easy to talk to Igbo people. It is not easy because we are so we are I don't want to say stubborn, but we the way be what we believe and the way we carry ourselves sometimes make it so difficult for us to understand each other. How can you see what happened to your brothers and sisters, and you keep on repeating the same thing over and over again? I mean, even if you are, you have ear problem, you don't have also vision problem. If you have vision problem, do you have hearing problem? So these are things that we need to look into because the safety of your business in Lagos is very, very, very threatened. It's threatened by the state, by the government, threatened by indigenous. They call them, is it Omonile? I think, or these Agboro people in Lagos. So people are now losing their businesses simply because you are an Igbo. And when you talk, they tell you, oh, you are trying to cause problem. The government in Lagos State, this current government in Lagos State, is the same government that went to Ebukobi's ministry in Lagos, and Ebukobi was kind of pampering him and all that. I'm not saying you should go after a government. It's okay. And I'm not saying he shouldn't welcome governor in his ministry. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you are in good, if you have that interaction, if you have interaction with him as a governor of the state, I believe you can also appeal to him to do something. This message goes to Ebukobi's fan, people that love him so much, and he said something in the past, Ebukobi, when he was defending Hope Uzodinma. He made mention of Hope Uzodinma being the only governor that questioned the Lagos State about the decision of Igbo market in Lagos and all that. But today, the same problem is going on again. We don't often talk about Ohaneze because Obalulu awola water here. Obalulu anu wala water here. Obalulu. There's nothing we can gain from that. These are political stooge orchestrated by the federal government. They plant them there, telling just to deceive you that you have traditional rulers, whereas these are political Arab boys coming from our region to deceive everybody. Nobody is speaking for you, and the only person speaking for you is Biafran government in exile. Guess who is dragging them back? The same Igbo people that they are helping. I asked a question last month in one of our broadcasts. I said that I'm appealing to PM, please, and look into what's going on in Enugu State and Ebonyi State. That I was told that they have stopped sitting at home and they don't obey much. They don't obey the order and instruction from Biafran to compare other places. Then I later find out that it's not true. They do obey, but some of them that are kind of attached to government are the ones sabotaging the effort of government. Are they going to succeed on that? The answer is no. It's a matter of time. They will fail. They will still fumble. So that is just a fact. The only thing we have to understand is that that's what Master said. What he said, what Master said in the past, and that thing is consistency, and the truthfulness. These two things is what PM Freeman, I see you. Nice to have you here. I see you, my brother. How are you? So PM have the same character the same thing that Mazino kind of made mention in one of his town hall meeting. He said that if you Biafrans, if you are truthful, not just being truthful, but consistently truthful, that Biafrans are ready to fight for you. They can payment to save you, to defend you. And PM have that, the same thing that Martin Namdekano talked about. Consistency and truthfulness. These two things is what Biafra need. Guess what? When he's made this comment, I'm not sure. I don't want to say that what I'm not sure of, but I don't think that PM have joined. I don't think so. And he joined because the spirit is already in him. He is able now to activate these two things. These two elements is well activated in everything he does. Everything he do now, these two things follow in everything he do. That's why people that followed Basanagan when he made that comment, they ignore this fact. Some of them believe that's why some of them believe that why people are listening to PM is because he normally wear Igbo traditional attire. They went and purchased their own. So that the magic is in the way he dress. But your master, whom you have been following for a very long time, he did not hide it for you. He don't hide it to you. He made it clear that what you need is truthfulness, being honest, and consistency. Consistency in whatever you like. Not that you say truth today, tomorrow you lie. No. You have to be consistent in telling the truth. If you skip one, you have failed. And that is what Mazangano was doing, and that is what made him who he is today. The love and, trust, everything that Reverend have on Mazangano today, all of them is built with these two elements: truthfulness and consistency. That is what PM is using now as well. It is not by saying it, but put it into action. If you're a man enough, do it. I'm not saying that if you're not doing it, you're not a man. What I'm trying to say is that if you want to be like them, that you see yourself like Azayoba. Is it Azayoba that called that guy? I will show his face here. And Iken Guru, all those people that always have one or two things to say on social media. What they want is to be as popular as Mazna Modokan, as famous as Mazna Modokan, but they don't want to pay attention to these two things you must do: consistency and truthfulness. Now, why I'm bringing this thing, what I'm saying now is because we have seen many videos since 2 days ago until now coming out. People are even that's in this life. If you don't have the wisdom, pray for it. If you know that you are praying for it and you don't have it, then know what you are engaging yourself into. Don't always open your mouth because you can open your mouth. Sometimes think before you talk. And not every news, not every information, not everything you see you analyze. What some of them are doing now, they are trying to analyze what is bigger than their knowledge. For example, Biafran government in Israel is bigger than most of us. To understand it, you have to take time with open mind to understand what Biafran government in Israel actually means. Then two, to understand that the person that you have given stud, you have been kicking him behind, he's not falling. Why don't you ask yourself why is it that he's not falling? Since you are so eager to put him down, ask yourself, why am I doing this thing I'm doing that this guy is not falling? What do you think that may be his strength? What do you think that is giving him that strength? The stamina that he possesses, that all of, normally, if only one of them give you tackle, you will fall. But this one, all of them join together and give this person tackle, and he's not falling. He's not. Even Mazna Mekano did not face the level of sabotage, hatred, media warriors that PM is facing or have faced. That's just the fact. I'm not saying the Master did not face any challenges. No, he does. But the level of, hatred that Simon Ekpa, PM, faced or are still facing, Master did not face that. That does not mean that Master is not strong or he's not, because some of you that have this kind of that will put your sentiment first before your reason. I'm not saying that Master is weak. I'm not saying that Simon Ekpa is bigger and that. No, that's not what I'm saying. I don't want to compare. What I'm saying here is this: the level of hatred that people have showcased on PM, you can't compare it with the one that Master have received in the past. Because I could remember that it was few individuals that in fact, they don't even have bigger platform. Imagine the whole people that said is DOS and the recruited ones, home and abroad. The only person in history of Biafran freedom that people have gathered together, signed petition, just to make sure that he's being jailed or being destroyed. The only person. And he's the only person that all the politicians in Igbo land, except none, all of them have gathered, plan and plot on how to deal with it. In fact, people that plan on Master own, they did it in secret. This one, they couldn't hide it anymore. They are now out, telling you, and they're now having some collaborators from other nations. I mean, Yoruba, South, of course, Fulani and all that. The reason why Fulani people have not come out to give bounty is because they are still looking for green light. So once they give the bounty, they will execute it. Foolishly, our own brothers who say they are Ohanese youth, they refuse to understand the trend of Fulani, how they make this kind of, bounty. They quickly rushed out and start talking just to make sure they drag PM. And they tried and they failed. All these things I'm talking about is going to one place. And that place is this. Video of Abbey Chief, where he was talking about that Nigeria should step up and do this and do that and do that and do this to get PM, for them to put him the way they put Master Nnamdi Kanu. And the intention is to put him on fold hand. Then they will now come back and say they are best, they are this and that. If you listen to the press release of Lai Mohammed that PM shared, he reposted it again yesterday. If you pay attention to that video, you understand that everything he was saying there is based on propaganda. He started by telling you that Master Kanu is, how he's using your money, how he's living, extravagantly, enjoying life, and that kind of thing. When they kidnapped Master Kanu, they told us that the first information was that they find him with a woman somewhere in Brazil, and all this nonsense. After everything, the truth now came out. Nobody is questioning the government that released that kind of information, fake information, to the people. Because normally, every country that knows what they're doing, they don't give fake information out publicly like that. You understand? If you do, there's some consequences. But in Nigerian they will do everything goes. As long as the federal government, once you see federal government on it, it's federal. You don't question that. Anyway, as I and some of the DOS, I shared that video yesterday, but I want to talk on one of the video. I want to play one of the video, which is the one from Azayoba. Then I will now compare it with another video that you are going to watch as well. So let's see if I can. Let me get that Azayoba's video. Just bear with me. So this guy is what I was told that his name is Azayoba. I don't even know his name. I don't know him. So I don't have any personal beef with him. I don't even know anything about him. I'm just reacting based on the video that he himself made. So it's not as if I'm Namne Nazan. I don't know him, and I'm not working to know him. Okay,
for us. Just this weekend, I will make it as a duty. I will force myself. I know it's difficult from my work.
Just a moment. Let me clean this because I think the camera is not.
Come into museum, into offices, healthcare. They're not even. Do you know the most funny thing? The church has been done to healthcare system office. Healthcare, HVI. Go and Google with HVI. Then you understand the health system that I'm talking about. They use church. It is church building now. They use it as an office. It's no longer. It's no more this thing. What do you call it? Miracle church. Now it's in the real healthcare department system here.
We are not here to listen to this. Let me look for the place that he started talking about PM. Just wait a little bit.
I will be advising African.
No.
I want you to.
Just a moment.
Only person who is leading whatever you call it. None of these people knows where this man come from. Go to Cuba today, you will know where Fidel Castro come from.
Fine.
Go to South Africa, you will know the village, the community. In fact, if you Google it, they will tell you where he come from.
Okay, now this is the point. And he started by telling you, maybe if you watched the video yesterday, before then, all women to be. I see your comment. Thank you so much for your kind words and your appreciation. I love that. And Sonny, I see you. Thank you guys for commenting, for liking the video, for joining us a little later our broadcast. I hope all of you are okay. So first of all, this guy here, okay, he talked about Fidel Castro and Mandela, that if you go to Cuba, you go to South Africa, you will know where these two great men, where they come from. But he's worried that nobody knows where PM come from. It's not as if he cares about you, that you need to know this thing for your own safety or that somebody is defrauding you. No. His agenda, for you to see his little wisdom, the intention here is not to help anybody, but to look for a way by which they will find anybody that is connected or has blood link or relatives of PM. Not to go there and thank the person or to ask them to advise their son PM. No. The intention is to look for where he come from for destruction. And after publicly seeking for how to get back at PM, tomorrow he will do a video that now PM needs to Igbo. When you are looking for somebody's hometown and the relatives, what is your intention? It's not to destroy the person. Oh, they are not from you. And the reason why for you to see the kind of brain the people that display publicly, thinking that you are smart, he started by telling you that no, you're in a boy flag. No, flag. So out of your own defense, maybe you want to defend him. One random person will say, no, don't say that, I know him. I am from this Umokoro village. That he's my brother, we have the same Igbo. You are lying. Then he has gotten what he wanted, which is the village, and he will not copy that thing. He will not talk about what will lead to that person saying it. After a few days, we'll be telling him, somebody from your village contacted me, telling me that he told me that he know him very, very well. He's from this place. And we have sent our men to go there to do proper investigation. Our own is to make sure that everything works. We don't hide feelings. Anybody that don't pay attention to details, we believe that, oh, these guys are very, very good. They care for our people. They want to make sure that our people are in a good hand. No. Few moments later, you'll be hearing that so Simon Ekpa's house in the village got burned. His cousin got shot. You know that kind of thing. But where the whole thing started could be from this place. And thank God for Biafrans. Anybody that knows PM, they are smarter. I don't know PM in person. I don't know his village. I don't know his mother. I don't know anything, and I don't want to know. In fact, PM, if you are hearing me, please and please don't share it to anybody. You don't need to know. Why must you know? If he's come from Mercury, so be it. In fact, may another man come from Mercury like him to our people. May another man come from Jupiter that is like him to come. You know what I'm talking about? Most of these people are so ignorant to the extent that they don't even know difference between their right and their left. Imagine somebody who did not attend to school or who have not schooled anything at all from the north, using his God-given brain to play on your intelligence, and you are there with big certificate and you claim that you are smart, you are this, you are that, yet you have nothing to show for it. How can you think you are smart, isn't it? You think you are brain, you can reason and get away with it. Whether my George, okay, even if PM is not, see, that's the way I do my thing. Even if PM have not even joined any Igbo organization at all. In fact, any Fulani man that is giving me what PM is giving me is my brother. Do you understand me? Personally, I'm not here to represent the Igbo people. I don't represent the Igbo people. So what I'm saying is not about I'm not giving you what you have concluded. No, I'm talking for myself and myself alone. I'm not here to speak for your own opinion, no. So this is my own, that's sometimes if you see me, when I put some videos, I put a reaction. This is my reaction. It's not about our reaction. It is if you want to make it our reaction, you call on the program. Then you put your own reaction. I will give you a chance to tell us how you feel. There's a reason why God created us the way we are. You have your own ear, your own eyes, your own mind, your own leg, your own hand. So it's all over and here. It's life in per head. You understand? Life in per head. So I don't believe that PM must be his Igbo leader in Finland before I give him my support. No, I don't even did it. That's there. What are you talking about? Before he joined the Igbo group in Finland, other people must have been a leader. Okay, are you trying to tell me that there's no other leader, Igbo leader in Finland now? So what is that one is doing? What is he doing? Since he takes someone to be an Igbo leader where you are before you can do something good. No, a good man is a good man. Someone that knows what he's doing is there. You understand? And that is the spirit. When the spirit is leading you, you know what you are doing. These ones some of them are enemy of. Let me tell you, some of them, because all of them they're just like. Let me turn the camera. Some of them they are just like group of people with different mindsets, and they want to answer one name. If you go to Mr. A platform, the analysis you'll be doing will be hammering on different things, like things that will contradict to his own colleague as well. That is why you see somebody today, they will be talking about that PM is working in hand with, just understand this. We have our brain, we have our eyes, we have our mind to reason and to comprehend issues. That's why you see somebody will come today and tell you that PM is working with Nigerian government. In fact, all this is that Army chief and Nigerian people are complaining, both in journalists and everything. Everyone is complaining that Southeast is this, Southeast is that, whereas Southeast is not what they're claiming they are. Somebody somewhere is engineering what is going on in Southeast. That is not a fact. And they will turn around and start shouting that he's working with this, he's working with that, trying to hide away from the real fact. Another person will now come back and will now put a video. And in that video, he'll be telling you that this guy, he's nobody. He's nobody. And everything he's doing is propaganda, is fake. Metusala traveled to Nigeria. And he made a video from Owera saying that nobody is here, that sit at home where he turned his camera like this. You know what? Al backyard of Hope also doing that nobody knows sit at home, I laughed. He forgot that we also come from the same place, that we have brothers, sisters there that can also, we don't even need to make video. People are there, our own siblings can also tell us what is going on there. We don't even need video. We don't need video evidence. Ndị were go kwasị na ajọ nwatakịrị na bọfụ nọ nna ya owela aka ekpe na-atụ ya ajọ nwaka. Because if you're a good child, you will respect your father's house. No matter how much you think you have, you may build mansion, but you see that small hut that your father built, probably that's where you grow up, where they give birth to you. If your brain and your mind is intact, you cannot point that and say with akebe, no, you are not. You have to use your right hand because that is where you started. That's where you come from. That is our own Igbo adage. Some of them will still tell we make a video and start telling you that this guy, like what this one said, now nobody knows where he come from. Nobody knows. But if nobody knows where he come from, in the same video you are telling us that he's working with Nigerian government. I was thinking that they're doing this thing before the election, that they just want to use that to see if Biafrans will distance themselves from PM because of P2B, of which most of our brothers and sisters that were in support of Biafran freedom started stepping back because of some of the utterances they made. Because some of them want P2B to be president. In their mind, quote unquote, it's Mazangano will be released by P2B. Therefore, support him. Now, without this is some of them in their way, they said this is the only opportunity you have, and this is the one stopping it. And he's stopping it because he wants to be relevant more than Mazangano. You see, the people that have criminal mind, they will come out and play, like they are innocent, they care for you, without knowing they want to make you. They want to suck you down. Today, okay, yesterday there's a post that I asked, I told us that I'm not sure, that it's not verified. They said that Mazangano escaped from DSS and all that. That news ended there. Because before they do something, this is how they work. Before they do something, they will make that kind of post to see people's reaction. Trust Biafran, especially Biafran community inside. Nobody carried that news. They just kept quiet, watching them. You bring these news out, right? Okay, handle it yourself. Nobody comment on it. So reason why I even asked about it on my platform is because there's one brother that I follow very, very closely. Not that I'm monitoring him. What I mean by following him very closely is that I always go to his platform to read what he posts. He's a former Nigerian army, and he decided to, back off. I think somebody, but if you know him, you know the person I'm talking about. He posted that video, that post, he shared that post and asked a question that people should verify this. Then a few seconds later, Emeka Gift carried it. And today, Emeka Gift is making another post that shows that something may be cooking. But let me bring because I don't see reason why he will stay after 24 hours or 48 hours. I don't know when he made his own post. Sorry, I don't know how long he received that message, but he made a post yesterday. I will bring to you the post that he made that somehow may link to him posting that thing yesterday. Look at this post. He said, if I go to Lagos and fall, revenge my pie. If I go to Abuja and fall, revenge my pie. The above were statements of Mazangano years back, and it is still resounding very clearly in our hearts. Nigerian government must know that IPOB is not a political group, and so they must not attempt to play politics with IPOB unless they want to test our venom. Okay. And that statement from Mazangano above is still very fresh to us. In fact, To us, it is as if he made that statement this morning. If Nigerian government by any means find Mazin Namorikana in their custody, the unimaginable will happen. Family Writers Press International. Is it this is just like ihe ndị Igbo na-asị onye gboo kpom n'ime ọhịa ọpụta n'ụzọ jụọ onye na-egbu Igbo kpom n'ime ọhịa ịpụta n'ụzọ na-ajụ onye na-egbu. This thing is, I mean, if everyone for Igbo, you don't need people to explain everything to you. You understand? You don't need. Yesterday, he shared that video, that post, because that post is not like anonymous. No media platform whatsoever. They may be planning on how to get rid of Master Namorikano in the name that something happened. Because first of all, you said he's escaped, that nobody knows where he is. No reaction. Today, you are now telling us that if he goes to some place and fall, then he went to Kenya and he was kidnapped. Have you put down heaven? The answer is no. I will go to comment on this post, okay, to see what Biafrans asked. I believe some people must have asked some questions, and we are going to go through it. But judging by what you post, if I go to a place, if anything happened to me, revenge. If I go to a place, if anything happened to me, revenge. Now, since 3 years of kidnapping since 3 years the kidnappers of Namorikano, none of you have talked to him. None of you, as you normally do. You have been an arrowhead of making sure that he's there, because your activities, your utterances, your comment, and your reactions in some issues is giving the people that are holding him power to hold him the more. Some of you may not, you may pretend that you are innocent, you don't know what you're doing, but you cannot be making mistake 1, 2, 3 for 3 years, and you tell me that you have not learned from that. No. That means you are doing it intentionally. And I want to say something, because before I continue with this post, you know, the video of that's Azayoba, he said something again, and the one at Acharugo, the one I delayed the call at Acharugo, which I played their video. I don't normally call their names, but why I'm bringing this to us is, why are they doing it now? Both of them said that, okay, let me look for that Charugo's own, because she made her own in Igbo language, right? She made her video in Igbo language, and let me see if I can bring it up. Just a moment. Just a moment. It's quite down here. It's down. Okay. Hear this lady. Now, judging by what she said here, in case if you don't understand what she said that Musa's video, that's Army Chief, the video that Army Chief made, the complaint that he had been, releasing every now and then to Nigerians, to medians, saying that government should do something to see a way to bring PM back to Nigeria. Okay, remember who started complaining about activities of Simon Ekpa and Biafrans in the southeast? It's these people before the army. How many of you remember when Ejiofor, the day Nigerian government released wanted people, which includes Chike Dozem, PM, and a few other people? Ifa Ejiofor made a post, and in that post he said something that IPOB has distanced themselves from criminal in Finland and all that. That these criminal elements are not for IPOB. They are the one destroying Southeast. So if anybody come out and say that PM destroying Southeast, like Army Chief is saying today that they need to do something, which means if Ejiofor is working with PM, he's working, because that in your own assessment, PM is working with Nigerian government and Army Chief is pretending. And for Army to pretend, for the federal government to pretend, that they are what they say they are not, or they are not what they say they are. They must have a purpose. They must have a reason for that. Are you trying to tell us that they are scared of DOS? They want you not to see them that they are the one. What are you going to do to them? You people have made it publicly clear that you are affiliated to Igbo politicians. That's why you said, in your own word, that there's no way you get Biafra without Igbo politicians. Okay? And now, these Igbo politicians you are talking about, they're answerable to federal government. They are answerable to Musa. They can't do without Musa. So between you now, if you rank all those things that I just said now, you find out that you people are more closer to the people that you are claiming that is working with PM and all that. I don't need to explain this thing to. I'm not here to convince anybody. I'm just trying to see, for us to see the, Ibelibelism, not their name. For us to see the level of Ibelibe, and that name operate with. Not to convince. I'm not here to make them to see their flop. No. Their flop is beyond repair. I can't help you on that. I can't help you on that. So that is what is going on, playing out. Most of them don't understand. Guy, please hit the like button. Yes, thank you so much. And Adego, where have you been, my sister? Longest time. Where have you been? Long time ago, I've not seen you. Okay, George. Okay, if I see your comment. And Diana said the post is from people that used to interview Ejiofor. Nukuma, yes, Nukuma go press release. So, but it's not important. I believe you understand what I'm trying to say here, because I'm not here to even make them go gaga. No, because there. So about who money then I waste time. Maybe I know. So my people, let me see. There's a video I want to bring. Let's continue with what we are here for. But I believe you understand what I'm saying. I believe you understand what I'm trying to explain here, because sometimes we need to also, weigh their mentality and their reason. We need to weigh it. So the video that I want you to compare with is Igbo language. In case you don't understand Igbo language, please, maybe I will explain to you. But I just bear with us. It's just few minutes. I think it's 1 minute and some seconds. That is from what's the name of this guy? What is his name? I forgot his name. I followed him on Facebook also. From Enugu State. I forgot his name.
That means no original. Almajunu, kedika Simon gesi no obodo Igbo na-emebi ala Igbo. Kedika Simon gesi.
Okay, let's just reason in line with this, our brother, to compare what I just showed you with from these people.
Almajunu, kedika Simon gesi no obodo Igbo na-emebi ala Igbo. Kedika Simon gesi no obodo Igbo na-emebi ala Igbo.
mana enwere ndị dịka sekuriti na-ebu egbe. Ịma na ihe that thing gosiri gị sef na enweghịkwa nchekwa o. Ebe Simon nọ na obodo oyibo wit obere ego nwa nọ na-atụkọtasị wit ndị gọọmenti na-eze wee na-emenwu na-eshekinwu Naijiria otu a, that means na ọ bụ na original Boko Haram tụọ da na ndị enwe okwu ume. Ahụ na m ha dịsa enwe nọ na problem o. Sọsọ Simon na-esheki Naijiria ha ji ekwu maka Chineke nna eziokwu ka ụna amaghị unu na-eme, especially unu nwapụ nọ debe ya nago ewezuga sef ihe a Simon ha na-emegasị ma by this time sef unu aka atọ nkịta ka m nwetagoro ndị mmadụ na-ekwesị na ewezuga Simon that na nwee ndị oghere ekwu maka Biafra, because abịa m na-enezi ndị kwesịrị na-ekwu maka Biafra according to the claim, because ihe ha ji hapụ ha bụ na gbara ha ọsọ bụ na they claim they know more than you. They claim they are highest. They claim they know Nnamdi Kanu. They claim that they are working with Nnamdi Kanu, but we know that these people don't work with Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay.
And equal, ndị ahụ niile ha gobi n'ụzọ, confuse chazie, abịazi na-emezighi ihe ụmụaka.
Okay.
Our majority carry the vote, so they are majority, and we are minority. Okay, but that minority, one, is too much powerful in spiritual, because we fight with spiritual. We don't fight physical. We fight spiritual. And that is why everybody need me handling a on social media. Yeah, check your hand changing a team when they are cultural be one on. Go and check.
Thank you. His name is Obi-Wan. That's his name of his platform. I will go to his Facebook to listen to the full video, because the one I'm playing now is the one that PM posted on his S handle. In case if you want to watch the full video, you can also go to his platform and watch it. I will search for that. What he is saying here that I love so much is this. You know, what makes you a man is ability to understand that you made a mistake and reconnect. I mean, you have fallen. To stand up again is what makes you a man. Not that thing that push you down. Okay? If you did not allow it to hold you down, that means you're a man. But if you fall and remain there, that means you are in Ghana. He says something. He's not part of PM. He's not part of Biafran government in exile. But he has distanced himself from DOS and IPOB. He maintained his lane. Sometimes he may comment about to appreciate what PM does. Sometimes you have some question to what Biafran government is doing. But this video he made recently, I believe this one is a recent video that made PM to share this part. Has this short word have a very deep meaning. One is that these people, you know, gather together and they are pointing hand on one thing. That you claim you are a leader and you are taking charge. You know Masnamekano more than his family, because some of them are questioning the family, his siblings, that they love Masnamekano more than his biological brothers and sisters. That one is beyond my understanding. It's only Masnamekano will tell you how close he is with his siblings. But you cannot just come from nowhere because of US, which Masnamekano appointed you to be temporarily, and he made it clear. That is when 100 men that he's looking for come, everything will be reshuffled. But because you have different intentions, you are there to commit nuisance. Many people have complained the same thing. That I have not been close to them. Okay, I'm not saying that. There were some of them. I watched one of them saying that people that are broadcasting and talking about Biafra, they are not, nobody knows them. That these are people that the IPOB expelled. You know what? I have not even been part of you, let alone explain me, and I am not here to talk about you. I'm not here to talk about anybody. I'm here to tell our people what I believe, to share my own idea. I'm not backing anybody. I'm here, but I'm not backing anybody, any individual. But you see, the Biafran government, come on, don't joke with that. That is where I stand. Why? Because I have seen that there's no other way and there's nothing our people need than this. If not, then why are you supporting Masnamekano in the first place? You cannot be telling me that you followed Masnamekano all these years and you are against PM. It doesn't make sense. Because what Masnamekano is out for is what the federal government is out for. And that thing is not to to steal, to grab, to dehumanize, or to do any illegal thing. No, it is for freedom, for mankind, for well-being of our people. Today, I just told you, I shared with us what happened today in Lagos Island. Business of Igbo people are being destroyed. Say for second time in one market, they have set it ablaze again today. So that kind of thing is what you will see, and you go to bed and relax and sleep very well, no problem. It didn't there. That business. Some of the marketers in that market that they are destroying today. Some of the marketers, okay, have worked all their life. You know, to serve your guy, you have to spend years. Make about a million. They settle you with a little amount. You start up a business. Some of their business is there. Now they are back to ground zero. And you feel comfortable with it, no problem, because you are eating. It does not affect you. That thing that is destroying them today, those marketers, if you don't have empathy in you, it will still come to your own. Maybe you are running a business, maybe you are a civil servant. When you hear that market people are crying for their goods and their shop being set ablaze, not by nature, by a man from his office, cooked up this plan to destroy a nation, to destroy Igbo people. Then you wake up, you feel okay. Like me, I don't have any brother, any sister there in the market, but I cannot stand that kind of nonsense. I'm telling you gospel truth. It's not as if Igbo people don't have what it takes to be on their own, but politicians have lured you to believe that everything is workable, everything is fine. Then you see your children as a politician, after taking their money, you go to Abuja, you take allocation, you put in your pocket, then you encourage tax, like the one that doing in Enugu today. Every shop in Enugu is entitled to pay, they said 20,000 naira, or how many thousand naira, I think, is it a month or a year, I don't know. But whatever it is, the money they're getting from Abuja, where is it going? All of them. From Soludo, in Ebonyi State, in Kabia, of course, in Kimo is even, that one is Lucifer in human flesh. All of them are the same thing. They are doing all those things just to make sure that our people, need respect to just to program you that you and your generation will be perpetual slave forever. No hope whatsoever. A boy that serves his oga, sees some of them, 9 some 10, managed to save little money and start up a business. It's not as if the economy is good for them to travel to China to buy goods on their own. They will buy from another importer at high rate. They will manage to they will manage themselves to sell it in market to make ends of livelihood, ends of living. Then after that, you see a governor, your colleague as a governor, burning these people's business for no just reason, no compensation whatsoever. They just send their own boys to burn it down. You turn blind eyes. You don't see. You don't want to talk. You turn blind eye. What next thing we will hear from you people is Simon Ekpa in Anopa. It's not as if they have P2B have company in UK. Why did he not build that company in Igbo? Since he loves you so much, he loves you. P2B, Obi. All of them have businesses abroad. Why? How many businesses do they have in Eastern to employ you? The money they use in building those businesses abroad supposed to come to you, to your education, to your medical, to your hospital, to build hospital, to build good road, to give you electricity, to give you water. They have siphoned the money and put it in the pocket and build company abroad. They will now come back. The person that want to liberate you, they use you also, recruit you as a security agent to commit nuisance. And after committing it, you turn back and he's Samarepa. One now, the man they are is what you are. The same man. Nothing different. The only thing is what you believe on, what you stand up for. Are you sitting down believing, waiting for a miracle to happen? Are you sitting down sleeping and waiting for them to like DOS? They said they're waiting for someone to come out from DSS to start agitating for them. So what they love is is when Mazakan is broadcasting, there will be now block now you know now apart from them do it from your 20 years, 30, 40, 50, 60. Then when Mazakan get old and gone, one of them will continue. Do you know me? I've been with Mazakan kind of we have spent sometimes I will imagine how they will be how they will be bragging that Oyendu told me in 2013 that he blessed me. You know, I'm because they believe that Biafra agitation should continue forever. And why do they want it to be like that? Because they want Igbos abroad to be contributing money in their zone, and they, since Nigerian government couldn't give the space for them to operate in political field, they let them use this IPOB to rule our own people in this way, getting allocation. Because when you hear that family, IPOB family in Belgium, IPOB family in this any city in your mind, you understand that they're contributing money, and this person is a coordinator. So they'll be the one choosing coordinator, just like federal government, they are planting governors and senators. They'll be the one. This is what they want. PM said no. So for some of us that don't know the offense of PM to them he committed a very bad thing by blocking that. Just like as federal government is today. Imagine somebody, which is not possible. I said imagine, okay? Somebody find him, he maybe become president or anything, find an opportunity to rule Nigeria, and he decided to invest on border, to invest in Nigerian border, okay? To invest money in building border, in protecting, making sure that immigration. Some of us don't even know Nigerian immigration. Like if you see them, you can only see them when they're issuing passports. But in other countries, immigration move around like police to make sure that they check what is going on, and custom as well. Nigeria don't have any border. The forest that should have used to build infrastructure companies is very empty. That is why Boko Haram are doing what they do. So imagine somebody just come in and say, okay, this border is being maintained, and change the whole system, everything without managing anybody, and he have people that they are ready to do it for them, like people that they will employ without don't care, don't look face, just do it. Then Fulani people will be crying the way DOS are crying now on PM. They'll be crying. The cry will start from secret, like rumor. They'll be crying with the handkerchief. With that, they don't want you to see their lips, how their mouth moves. But if you get a point where they will say, I can't get it anymore, you understand? They will shout. That's the shouting that you are hearing now. So this shout did not just start all of a sudden. It started with a little cry, with wiping tears, small, before it did not get to this level. That's how it is. And something made it so. The agenda is to keep this thing going, make you believe that don't worry, it is coming. That's why if PM said that it's coming, that Biafra is coming next year. Okay, we are here waiting now. Your own is to wait, to mock. But you are in this movement before PM. So the demands on the so let me not go further. So I will not say something out of line. But one thing I want us to understand is that this is the reason why Masna Modekano said that he's looking for 100 men. He did not just wake up and say that I'm looking for 100. That's the reason, and this is the reason. One of the reasons is he knows these people. He knows what he have. Oh, a very good father. A father, that's what the father does. You know your children. What the father do is to examine the children you have. You know your family, you know your capability as a man, you know your income. So when your child said, Daddy, I want to study in Harvard University, I want to go to US. As a man, you know your income. and you know that this your child is brain, that the brain is there, that if you go, it will, he will know he will know what he's doing there. In fact, he will come out, to put smile on your face. You'll be happy after everything. Then, as a father, what you do, because you know your child, and the other child that is not as smart as this your child also want to go to Harvard, also want to study, abroad, but you know that the brain is not there. You will, as a father, you cannot come to your father, your child, and tell him, no, you are not smart as this man. No, you will just lie to him. That's a holy lie. That he, allow this your brother will go first, then later you will follow. You understand? Maybe if you have money, you can put two of them. But if you don't have, you cannot pick the one that you know that is not brain, that is not smart, to go first. Nobody will do that. You have to work hard to put this one that you are very, very sure that he will do something. So when Master Ganos, after examination, after he examined all these people, they drew everywhere with the flag. Their hand, the flag, in fact, these people have hold flag, but they said that if flag see them, flag will be panicking because they are not attached to flag. They are sitting in the flag, waving flag in the streets of Europe, marching. And one of them have exposed them, saying that each time they go to that carnival they do in the name of a Christian awareness, that they end up sleeping, making love to each other, paying $100, $50 to sleep, and to the, that kind of thing. That's it. So that's what gives them joy. They don't want it to end. PM came in and said, all this nonsense will stop. The fact they play smartness somehow by not allowing PM to join to broadcast on Radio Biafra, because that would have been a different thing. Meaning that they know what they want. I give that to them. They know what they want. They want to maintain. And PM, as a smart person, that he is smarter, he just ignored them and look at the whole thing today. Now their own is to explain. Now them they explain tire now. Let them explain. So we have this news that the army, Nigerian army, that Musa brand that they have a 60,000. Is it 60? Okay, let me. Yes, yeah, 6,000 soldiers that they will deploy to Biafra land, and feel that they feel that it's all about war. Now, look at them, and this is our war that I talked about. Look at him, Daniel Somtochukwu. He said families should call their sons because 6,000 of our young youth are ready to go and buy in Biafra land in the name of defending Nigeria. We that quitted know waiting our eyes saw. This guy is talking as an ex-military, Nigerian military. He's a very young man. That he said that he quitted does not mean that he's old. This guy is maybe in his middle 20s, if I'm not mistaken. He's a very young man. Ex-Nigerian soldier that he's talking to himself. Ex-Nigerian soldier and Nigerian to save our future generation. I think we still have another, and Biafran Information Minister, Sonia Barawo, also have this to say about the same news. Okay. Over 6,000 of the recruited Boko Haram terrorist Musa told you they now have in the terrorist army preparing to come and die in Biafra land. Remember to write your last will to your remnants, if you have any, or welcome to Biafra land. So this is it. Look at them. So the information is very, very clear, and egwu ada atụ n'afọ bụrụ ụzọ, egwu ọ na-atụ afọ bụrụ ụzọ, ọ na-atụ afọ bụrụ ụzọ. Chineke yele ndụ ga-eweta ife ga-eji wee dị ndụ. That's just the fact. Chineke yele ndụ, ọ ga-eweta ife ga-eji wee biya bụ ndụ. Then on the security in Southeast, this prominent lawyer has made credible revelation. The authorities are reluctant to accept. That is from a lawyer, Jimako. He posted this, and this man is one of the Muslim Mexicanos lawyer. If you know, you know. Let's hear what he said so that we can now see.
And the violence that seems to have erupted in the southeast.
Well, what we are seeing in the southeast is synchronized violence, synchronized by certain people, definitely not by Igbos.
Okay.
Those people who are doing that are foreigners. If you see a group of Igbo people moving, from their physiognomy, you will know. Now, one of the things that people did in the southeast was to get close to them, speak Igbo to them, and without exception, they responded in broken English.
Okay.
And you saw the other man speaking on Sunday, being displayed by the police as the only surviving person among those who attended upon the prisons against. The man was given an Igbo name. And when he spoke, he had a northern accent. But back to your question about what is really happening. In the past 2 years or more, the clamor for a president of Nigeria coming from the southeast has been on. And if you notice, up to the past 3 months, there was no problem in the southeast. 4 months. What happened? Suddenly, if you read some papers published in Abuja, you see Igbos are killing northerners. You call those in the south, they say, what are you talking about? It has nothing to do with any Igbo man or any northerner. What we are witnessing is a programmed action by some people to destabilize the southeast, indeed the whole of Igbo land, with a message: Igbo land is unstable. If you're unstable, how then can you produce a president? That is the real key issue. The herdsmen have always been there. But if you notice, for the past 3 or 4 months, each of the herdsmen had died out. Except in Ebonyi State, where up to last Sunday, the herdsmen were still killing people.
But we cannot deny the fact that this destruction and arson attacks are taking place in the southeast region on security formations, on electoral body, INEC offices, and of course, killing of the security officials themselves. So the question is, how does this make a call or a point for, or an argument for inclusion? If you say marginalization and inequity has been, the reason for this clamor, some would say for the clamor of cessation, how do these arson attacks and killings and destruction make a point for inclusion? And who stands to benefit from these attacks? Why have they not gone? Why do they continue to recur? In your opinion?
First correction is this: who is doing the destruction?
Exactly.
Who is attacking police formations? Who is attacking the INEC? If you notice the targets: election conducting body, security body. In the first place, Igbos are not destroyers. Igbos are builders. Since the end of the war, the federal government has not been building police stations in the Igbo land. Every structure you see there, apart from the old prisons in the world, which was built in the 1950s, is the result of the contribution of, I'll give you an example. I come from a human Bano local government of Imo State. Recently, the police divisional quarters was destroyed, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. What most people don't know is that building was built by the community, also community, and donated to the police last December. So why will the people who built turn around to destroy? For what purpose? The average Igbo man knows that those who are doing the destroying are not Igbos. The special squad of security men sent by federal government are also not Igbos. Okay. So it's a case of the policemen will come, shoot into the air, stray bullet to land on people. And then the unknown gunmen will move around in brand new Hilux trucks, shoot into the air with faces covered. Once in a while, people will get close and do like this, and then they take closer look at them.
So if you say the Igbos are not destroying, who then is carrying out these attacks?
The unknown gunmen. It is not by accident that they call them unknown gunmen. That's why I said, if you go to Alaba today, you know there's an Igbo section. If you see there, from the physiognomy, you say these are Igbos. If you turn towards the right, you see Alaba Rago. That's where the house traders are. You also see their physiognomy. If I go to Jankara Market here in Lagos, you don't need to be told these are Yorubas. So if the unknown gunmen cover their faces, once in a while, people go, they speak Igbo to them, sing in Igbo, they won't even respond.
This is quite a strong...
It is a revelation.
Yeah.
But the biggest problem they have now in Igbo land is that if they see somebody of my age, they will go after me. Police will arrest me and call me a financier. If they see my son, they will drag him and say he's an activist. Send him to the police station, military barracks, or anywhere. You have to run around to get him out. And you know what it means to Nigeria for someone to run around. I don't mean real race. You have to do something. Otherwise, you see him on TV the next day confessing to things he did not do. Because when they torture you, you have no option. And remember, Archbishop Obinna, the Archbishop of the Catholic Diocese, last Sunday came out almost weeping that the morgue where they keep dead bodies, that place is overflowing. 35 unidentified bodies. The Nigerian Bar Association came out and said, we have set up a unit to liaise with the police commission. That's how they have been able to rescue some people, including the man who came from Bayelsa, who was going to buy a casket for his father-in-law's burial. The one was grabbed and displayed on TV as a high-ranking chief.
Permit me to just interject, because you're making strong assertions, and we wonder why this hasn't come to light in a more public forum. But let me just ask, what we do know, though, is that there was I'm glad you said you're from Imo State. There was a sit-at-home order, and it would seem that largely it was obeyed. So that would then beg the question, who is in charge? You know, we want to bring up the issue of IPOP because they've made certain assertions. And then we want to ask the question as well regarding Imo State. It's hard to put this. There have been assertions by people in Imo State that since the current governor came into being, that Imo State hasn't known peace. So suggesting that his coming in as governor has also triggered some of these violent attacks. What's your take on that?
Let me take them one by one. Issue of sit-at-home. To observe a day for our departed brothers, those who died during the war, has been on since 1970. So it depends on the government to make it a focal point.
No, I'm talking about how it was enforced. There was intimidation behind it.
No, there was no intimidation. Listen, what you saw was what you call a charade. Some people will wear black and red and be moving around. You think that Igbos are not Igbos. That's the point I was making. The unknown gunmen are not Igbos. As for Day of Mourning, it's observed every year. You have seen the one of that. September 9th, some people will also observe their own. They don't make noise about it. They just call their own Yom Kippur. We call our own mourning our dead. 2, IPOB is what I call a phenomenon that has risen because of injustice, because of lack of fair playing ground, because of arrant discrimination. Now, nature abhors vacuum. So whenever there is this kind of lack of inclusiveness, grumbling will come in. All it takes somebody to harvest that they're grumbling and say, this man is doing something bad. Let's see what I can do. Believe me, the average person will join. On the issue of the governor, I better leave it at that. Is the governor in charge of any security force there? No. If he says something negative, they'll go against him. You know where he lives in Owerri? It's called the fortress. On one side is Army Chief's house, Police Chief, DSS, Air Force. All of them live in a circle. And the police headquarters and the prisons that were just burned down, just opposite us.
Okay.
CCTV showed all those who do the attacking. Do you know that till today, none of these groups I mentioned ever produced a CCTV?
I mean, a lot of people watching will be wondering why is nobody being brought to book? Where are the perpetrators? But in the absence of state police, we've seen vigilantes across the country, states having to form their own vigilantes, and as well as regional security. Same as the Southeast with Ebu Agu. They don't seem to be making much headway. What have the governors got wrong when it comes?
Before she continues making the talk about the Bible, I want to say something because she said that why have they not brought them to book? That is the only time that Nigerian journalists know how to ask questions is when it has to do with an Igbo man. The one they brought from the north, people that buy in Zamfara, the bandit, so-called bandits. What about how about the case? What is going on? Have you asked question about the whereabouts? Have they been sent to prison? What is the penalty that the court gave to them? No. But one unknown being from Abuja just put a phone call and they are all released. This is just the one that is in public. This is what have been happening because they did not just wake up yesterday and started it. Abba Kyari, we know his case to the extent not only because remember they did not even try Abba Kyari based on what he committed in the southeast. No, because you hear that the five people in 30th of May, our people that the Nigerian security agent fired when they are while shouting for singing Biafran song with flag. That thing happened under Abba Kyari. Right? The time they went to when Army went to Nnamdi Kanu's house, all those spy that we have been hearing, Abba Kyari was part of it. The only time they want to arrest him is because of American got involved with hush puppy. It's not about any crime that he committed in Nigeria, no. So just to cover shame, they brought him. They put him in they said they arrested him. He's not in their custody, which maybe they have released him for a very long time. They decided to announce it in public now. So maybe Abba Kyari, maybe he want to contest for political posts. That's why they're not telling you that he have been released. But Mas Nnamdi Kanu been caught. Everybody have said release. They don't want to release. Okay, because we don't have anybody to put a cough, from Abuja. Yet we have a politician that some people that are saying that believe they want Biafra, they have told you that you cannot get this Biafra without these politicians. Your politician you're talking about don't even have any link, any connection whatsoever in that Abuja. If you ask them what is your faith, they will tell you just hold on, no against Emia. You just hold that you guys you don't talk like this. If you talk like this, how do you think you'll be free? Oh God. Anyway, let us hear what this lawyer have to say about Ibubago.
Security of their state and of course the region, Southeast in particular now.
Well, I don't want to call it intimidation from Abuja. I also don't want to call it timidity of the governors. No. Let me say it's a case of three political parties having governors in the Southeast. Three political parties has to. That's Enugu and Abia. Enugu has always had a Ibubago. They have a name for their own and they have bosses for them. Abia State, yes, its own is not as elaborate as that of Enugu. Imo State also passed a law a long time ago outlawing open grazing, and they also passed a law establishing Ibubago. But then the governor said he has sent some people to train the military barracks in Anambra State so that when they come, they form the nucleus. Now, the man in Anambra also has his own. His own method is different because there are three parties. They have different methods. Abga said, okay, if you kill a cow, you pay. If you kill a human being, you pay. And they're enforcing it. So when they're talking of a Bible to them, they may say we have something different. The man in Impo, he has just joined APC. And he's also the chairman, so he's been drawn on one side. Unfortunately, his state is the worst hit by the killer herdsmen. Up till this Sunday, we're still killing.
Okay.
Now, the governors are...
What the person he's talking about here is look at no, not this one. This one he passed. Okay. The camera did not capture his face here, but he's among these people here. The person is Dave Omai, the mosque builder. Dave Omai. You see all those Igbo politicians, just like what our brother just said. Now, listen to politicians at your own peril. Sure, you are right. These people are worse than you can think of. They will never ever give you anything good. Never. As long as it paves way for them to advance their political career, of course, that is the best thing to do. They will lure you to commit to be, digging your own grave in the name of supporting and giving what they want. They can go at any length to maintain, to be relevant in politics. And where they have power ends in Southeast. If they go to Abuja, they went there to fight each other, not to bring anything back. You see how Ududua people join head together and make sure that Sunday Igboho was released. They released Sunday Igboho. No Ududua man, no Yoruba person have come out and say, why must they release him, that he's committed this, he committed that, he said this, he said that. Even those that are not happy with him, they kept quiet. They know how to maintain their lane. You don't just dabble into somebody's affair because you want to say something. As long as it has to do with their region, they know how to do it. Even a Yoruba man of 10 years, 20 years, okay, understand this. I don't know how, is it by maybe they learn it from their parents or something like that. That Oduduwa man must be protected as long as it has to do with any other person from Southeast. Where they fell woefully, where Yoruba people have a very serious problem is when it comes to Northerners. But as long as Southeasterners are concerned, Oduduwa man will always unite, no matter what. To the extent that even during this past election, when Wike was promising people to be heaven on earth in the River State, that he's going to give him 100%, but on one condition: P2B's party, Labour Party, must stay away from governorship in Rivers. Wike was scared of the Labour Party picking their candidate in River State. P2B single-handedly blocked that opportunity. Labour Party, they don't have any candidates in River State. Just for him to have Rivers vote from Wike. That minute, Wike sold him out. And Fayose is a PDP ex-governor, but he threw his support to Tinubu, APC. When they asked him, why? What are you doing? Don't you think you are sabotaging your party? He said no, that his region comes first. Do you understand it? Can any Igbo position do that? The answer is no. I don't really care about what they do. Why I'm saying this is for those of you thinking that the US and their group are actually they're getting it right. Think twice, because that statement he made goes to show that Igbos are the one holding themselves back when it comes to their freedom. You see all those politicians, all those people, they are the main problem that we have. Mazdakan is where he is today, that even some young Yoruba people are mocking Igbos. Then if you do, they'll tell you that you join that. I saw a post of one guy saying that PM, your prime minister will soon join his Oga. One of them said that it's a matter of time, that even if you like go to space, that hand must touch you. Okay. These are people from Nigeria that don't have their hands that will touch. He don't care about what a hand touching bandit, hand touching Boko Haram, hand touching ISWAP. Only that Yoruba people formed Amoteku, right? Hausa people, Fulani people they were very, very angry. They were filming. Why must who gave them authority and who them until they went to court to make sure that the license is being given to them, and all that they ended up giving them compassion, so that they will not have firepower that we challenge the one their boys, Fulani henchmen, will bring on. That is why today, no community in Yoruba land can beat their chest and say they are sure that Fulani will not hit them anytime they want. Nobody. Because their politicians are not good in doing business with when it comes to Northern. But if it was an Igbo man, maybe Igbo people are the one they must discuss with. Of course, you see that the Yoruba people are educated. That is why I said that southern part of Nigeria are just like, I don't know the voodoo that Fulani use on them, both Igbo and Yoruba, that all of them, instead of turn their eyes on one thing, the same common problem, they are biting each other. Anyway, let's listen to this man to complete the video before you can see how far we can go.
Well, I think they're handicapped. But remember this, there are killings all over the country, in all the zones. And in terms of number, in terms of statistics, Kaduna State has had more people killed or kidnapped than the whole of Southeast and South put together. Yeah, the IG of police, when he came, he said, I'm concentrating on Southeast and South. In other words, they know what they're doing. So those special squads sent to Imo State because of this crisis, are they putting anything together? Their job is to go and block the road. I saw them, I was there Saturday before last. For me to pass, all the roads were blocked. In the city, for me to go to the airport, I had to call one man. When I noticed his less unfriendly appearance, I said, I just joked. He said he was an Asian man. I said, Asian, why you? He laughed. He said, Asian. I said, okay, Oba, talk me. He said, he relaxed. He said, okay, pass. That's how I was able to go to the airport. The next day, Sunday, Gola was killed. The insecurity there is there, but it's artificial.
You seem to be blaming, sorry, you seem to be blaming everyone else, particularly the federal government, except for those in the region.
Because we're not destroyers. The average Igbo man is a builder. That's our airport was built.
No, she was expecting you to say what other people do. Now, other people normally say, you should start, we have one criminal element in Finland. That's what she was waiting to hear. She was expecting you to say yourself in the name of being an erudite lawyer. You are not an erudite. You are, in fact, once you say something, it stands. You are the only reasonable person. That's what I normally hear now. This time, the most sensible Igbo man have said something. She was expecting you to say something. Don't you get it? I have been watching her question. Let me.
People contributing 1 naira.
This get the call or the call.
Not by the people, not by the government.
Okay, let me just bring this in because
No, I want to. Say it again. Let me hear.
in the city, for me to go to the airport, I had to call one man. When I noticed his less unfriendly appearance, I said, I just joked. He said he was an Asian man. I said, Asian, why you? He laughed. He said, Asian. I said, okay, Oba, talk me. He said, he relaxed. He said, okay, pass. That's how I was able to go to the airport. The next day, Sunday, Gola was killed. The insecurity there is there, but it's artificial.
You seem to be blaming, sorry, you seem to be blaming everyone else, particularly the federal government, except for those in the region.
Because we're not destroyers.
And apart from everything that this man said here, the only way she felt so concerned is you are blaming everyone apart from people from your region. Tribal sentiment in her have kicked in. Armstrong, leave that guy alone. Don't allow him. I've read the comment. I saw what he put there. Just my brother, just allow the person. These are not an. You can't even put your name. Your name is Pen Maui. It'll sound like somebody from Tanzania or. But you are concerned about what goes on in Southeast and South and northern Nigeria. You are so bitter. In you, I'm sure you are because you maybe you don't like what I said because maybe you expecting me to say that the Yoruba people are very good, that they don't have any problem. Everybody have problem. The way I'm talking about our own people, of course, I have right to talk about you as well. Okay, so I'm not here to make you feel happy. The issue is that we all have common problem, both Yoruba, and that problem is Fulani. Whether you like it or not, that you hate Igbo. I'm not saying you should love Igbo. Keep the hate going. It's actually liberating many of us. Those of them that lost their shop, their business today, their eyes will open. That is an instant deliverance. Do we need to preach anything to them? No. So I'm not here. I did not say that Yoruba people are bad. If you hear me talk about Yoruba, I'm talking about those of them, those elements like the one we have in our own region as well. We have some people that when you hear people say the flav, you think that a flav is started from. Do we use a flav on you? We are using it on our own people as well. A flav means people who cannot represent you the way you want. So that's what it means. So please, a flav have many meanings. What I'm trying to say is not. I'm not saying that Yoruba people. I'm not. How can I say that the whole nation are bad, that they are evil? I can't do that. We have many sensible, reasonable people from Yoruba land. That's fact. That's just a fact. If anybody tells you that Yorubas mean everybody, that's a lie. The same way I feel so bad when I hear Oduduwa person, Yoruba person to say that Igbos are this, Igbos are no, you don't do that. If like what P2B, and because the shop that burning is because of P2B and all that, I keep on saying it. Before P2B, before the election, how many shops did you hear of destruction of Igbo's house in Lagos? How many did you hear? Zero. To compare what you are hearing now. That's just a fact. So, but they should focus the attack on P2B. Did you see me? Have you seen me bringing videos of Reno Mockery often here? Do you know what he's saying about P2B? Because P2B deserve it. He should say it more. I can't defend him on that. You are warned not to contest. You say no. Okay, after you even there was a video that I saw where Bakassi was asking P2B somewhere where they're having town hall meeting somewhere in Calabar, in Riverland area. I think I don't know the name of this. I don't know. I can't mention the name of a particular state. I don't know if it's Uyo or I don't know, but somewhere in that region. Bakassi asked him, this election that is coming, if peradventure it requires that you have to go to court or maybe they stole your mandate. What do you have in check to make sure that your mandate, this thing, they will not, know what you normally witness in the election? He said it is you that are casting the vote that you need to do. That is not about him. That it is you that, people, voters need to step up to do the needful. But you have to stay there and protect and make sure that your vote is being counted. Looking for laborers. You understand? You want to use you to protect his mandate. So you believe that he's doing it for you. That he's not. His out for presidency is not because of himself. It's not about P2B. It's about you. So you put your faith and your trust on somebody that you have not. Give him the post first and see how he will run it. Nobody have explained to us what happened in Izu River. I don't want to go there. Please, if you are from Oduduwa land or from outside land or from other region, when you hear me talking about any region, I'm not saying that every region is bad. No. Why would I say that? But we know that we have some people in our midst. Ijele speak. Is he a Yoruba person? Haven't you guys watched he said about our people? What comes out from him? His actions. If anybody hates you today, he will go and take picture with that person. So that is it. When you talk about him, you are happy, right? And you don't want us to talk about your own. Come on, don't be hypocrite. And okay, this one we have gone through this one. So let me bring. Excuse me. Just a moment. So we are about to round up the program because I want to repeat this thing again. Okay.
The Nigeria. So ụmụnne m unu n'anya na-afụ na ihe m bịara ikwu unu n'ụbọchị tata bụ onye ọbụla na-eche echiche Simon Ekpa na-eji ikwu nwe na Finland ha egolu Simon Ekpa n'aka ndị Nigeria. Finland amatachakwa afọ a wee nwụkwa because now all contradict go United Nations, all contradict go human rights. Maka onye megidego nwete citizen or passport have trusted and tested. Even sometimes only the memory of a zoological country called Nigeria kuno na ta for na match na nwa bi na pint here. Unu chedi ne rule. Una dey chidi unu kwado na western world na amakwa maka na unu dey si chamiri we bia mande bechara no we si na aduru we nwete onwe ha the approach the amịa na ha ọbara o nwere ike inye ha na doro nri ha riri na doro nwere ike omego ha gosi na afụcha ụmụnne anyị nọ n'obodo ha anaghị eche ka mmadụ even egere m Simon Ekpa ntị nke o kwuru kịta na-asụsụkwara ọ na-emezikwa upgrade because this is exactly what we are talking about because now when you are hitting them in exactly what they need to hear they will have a ka mkpụrụ ife and nke na-awụzi ndị ọbụla na-agwa ndị ọbụla si na Simon bịa na-ekwu maka Nnamdi Kanu onwebeghị mgbe o kwuru ma ọ kpọrọ Nnamdi Kanu onweghị mgbe o mere vidio Nnamdi Kanu ebe isikwa na ha sọpọt Nnamdi Kanu ọnọkụ ụmụnne Nnamdi Kanu na-eri ego ndị IPO ịbịa ga itinyere ha ya na onye ka atụnye vidio na nke maazị Nnamdi Kanu sisto omee decline si ya n'ugbo eme gị na decline maka onye gị na na-eme ya enyechago ndị na-erijugo afọ na-abịagogo na art ya
Okay, my people, we have come to an end of this program, and we are going to me. Okay, so we have come to an end of the program. Thank you guys for your support. We have spent 1 hour 38 minutes for now. Okay, 37, almost 38. So please, we are going to end it now. Thank you so much for your time. Happy weekend to you all. Armstrong, I thank you. OBS, thank you. Pen Mawewe, if that's your name, I thank you for your time to insult. But I believe maybe you dropped the comment and ran away. And Benedict Samson, I see you. Excellent to watch you. Freeman, are you still here? I thank you. And Donascolo, thank you for your time. Emeka Ashinobi, thank you. And many new commentators today, to be honest with you. The King, I see you. OBS, of course, I mentioned your name. Diana, one of us, our sister. Adego, I greet you, and George Okefi. Thank you, guys. I cannot continue, calling your names. I really appreciate your time. God bless you all. Emeka Chuku, you are the last person to comment just now. You take good work, brother. God bless you all, and see you again tomorrow. Take care and be safe. Bye-bye for now. Good night.